What's up, Saiyan Army? Welcome to the Kale to Kefla transformation, episode 2. If you guys are brand new to the channel, make sure to subscribe, turn on post notifications, like the video. Today, we're going to be going through macros, workout, and just laying down the foundation for Mel to ascend.
I have a food baby right now.
Yeah? What'd you eat?
I picked out on a pumpkin crunch.
So Mel used to track macros like pretty consistently before, right?
Yes.
And what results did you see when you're tracking macros consistently?
So I saw baby abs. Oh, I definitely leaned out a lot on my arms. You could see a lot more definition in my arms. Before this even started, like when I decided that I want to train with Matt, I wanted to start from scratch. So for the past 5 days, I haven't even macro counted or even worked out because I just want to see how this is gonna feel like as a brand new client, not having any foundation laid out and seeing how this is gonna be.
Yeah, and also you got to enjoy a little bit before we start tracking.
I got to enjoy a lot.
Not that you won't be able to enjoy, but as we get deeper into cut, you know, it gets a little bit harder to fit those foods that you like in. So for those guys new to the channel, Mel and I have known each other since like high school.
Dang, yeah.
Yeah.
Like 10 plus years?
Yeah, we haven't really worked out together, just kind of off and on, just helping each other out here and there. But just give us a little bit of background about yourself. You moved to Vegas
I moved
a bunch of years ago. How long were you living in Vegas for?
I was there for 8 years. COVID happened and I lost my job. Well, technically I'm still employed, but unemployed right now.
Oh, kind of laid off?
Laid off in a way, yeah.
And what were you doing?
And I was bartending. I don't know, during quarantine it really made me realize about what I want to do with my life, and I basically want to enter into a new chapter, and I'm still trying to figure it out, but to come back home to Hawaii and
start fresh.
Yeah,
so you felt like quarantine was like a good place to just start new.
Yeah, a clean slate, I guess you could say.
Yeah. So today we're gonna be going through Mel's macros, her workout, everything. We're gonna be testing some of her lifts today, taking you through a quick leg workout. So let's go. All right, so first off, let's talk about the workout. What kind of training have you been doing for the past like 6 months to a year?
I was doing partly hot Pilates and then also a little bit of boxing and weight training. Boxing was about like 3 days a week, and then lifting was about 2 to 3 days a week as well.
Okay. And was it more like strength training or was it more like cardio circuits, light weights?
Definitely all of that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, so you were doing heavy training?
I was doing like hitting PRs and stuff like that. And then also doing very lightweight and then high reps too.
Okay. But that was a max of 3 days a week?
Including the boxing, it was between like 5 to 7 days a week.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it was a lot.
And then one day maybe like Pilates or something. So fairly active. You know, a lot of your focus was like boxing and Pilates, and your weight training experiences, I would say probably fairly low to intermediate. Would you agree?
Yeah.
So what I think we're gonna do is we're gonna put you on the my same power building program. It's a 5-day split. It's gonna be upper, lower, push-pull legs. Does that sound doable?
Yeah.
I mean, before you're working out 7 days a week, right? Also, next thing we're gonna talk about is macros. So for those guys who don't know what macros are, they're fats, carbs, and proteins. And the reason why we track macros over calories, for me personally, is because calories are often rounded. So I have lots of clients saying like, oh, I hit my macros, but I went over my calories, or I hit my macros, but my calories are still under. And that's because of that rounding factor, which is why I always recommend tracking macros instead. So what I think is we can start your carbs at probably like 175. And if you had the choice, if you had like a personal preference, do you like carbs or fats more?
Carbs.
Carbs, yeah.
Probably carbs, yeah.
And understand, guys, that carbs and fats are interchangeable. Just understand that in terms of volume, you get more out of carbs than you will fats, just because carbs are 1 gram per 4 calories and fats are 9 calories per gram. So starting macros, 175 carbs, 50 fats, 130 grams of proteins. Starting cardio, 1 session, 300 calories. So a question I get asked a lot is, how do you know how much calories you're burning? And basically you just keep it consistent. So if you're using the treadmill to calculate how much calories you're burning, just always use the same treadmill, always use the same machine. So even if it's off, at least it's consistently off, so we can have some consistency, right? Because that's the key to dieting and just transforming your body. It's not rocket science, it's just about consistency and just small changes. But yeah, that's pretty much the start of it. So for Mel's starting macros, just to reiterate everything, we're starting her at 175 carbs, 50 fats, and 130 grams of proteins. So yes, she might gain a little bit of weight this week, which is all good. I think something that people stress about too much, and something that I've stressed about a lot when I first started like macro counting and started trying to like figure all this stuff out is I worried so much about figuring out my maintenance. I was so scared about losing muscle if I started my macros too low, or gaining fat if I started my macros too high. So my advice to you guys is don't worry about it. Try to figure out how much calories you're intaking a day, build your macros around there. I have a lot of videos up on my channel that will help you figure out and put together all your macros. You can just search it on my channel. So yeah, one session, 300 calories, and on top of that, 6,000 steps a day. Okay? So yeah, that's your starting macros, that's your workout, and yeah, let's get into the workout.
All right.
All right, so Mel, do you normally squat and deadlift?
Yes.
Okay, so you know how?
Yes.
All right, let's see it. Just warm up with the bar for now. Couple of things right off the bat is your setup. When you squat, you want to make sure that your setup stays consistent. So you want to step, come underneath. So you always want to unrack with 2 feet. Like you never want to unrack with 1 foot, just in case you're going heavy. You know what I mean? Because it can be heavy for 1 foot. So you always want to unrack with 2 feet. Lift it up. Okay, step 1 out, other foot out, and then it's usually 1, 2, and then out. Does that make sense?
Oh, okay.
So if you're coming out from the rack, okay, so you unrack it. It's 1, 2, and it doesn't really matter which one you go out. You can go out with your other foot too. It doesn't matter, but that's usually the 3 steps. A couple other things that I saw was your wrists aren't straight while you're squatting. Okay. So your wrists are kind of like bent back. So you want to keep your wrist straight.
Straight. Okay.
Yeah. The reason being is it puts your wrist in a safer position, and also it helps you tighten up your upper back as well. So you want to make sure that where you're gripping the bar, you're pinching your shoulder blades back into the bar. Okay, keeping everything nice and tight. Because if your upper back collapses, your chest collapses, and it's gonna put, a lot of strain on your lower back. And the last thing is, I want to see you driving your knees out more. When you're standing on the ground and you're squatting, you want to kind of pretend like your feet are like talons, like claws. Pretend like you're twisting your feet out as you squat, so like you're screwing into the ground and out at the same time. So what that does is it drives your hips open. Okay, and it's not like your hips are bad to begin with. They're kind of in line, but I think they could open up a little bit more. Yeah. So what's the heaviest you've ever squatted?
I think it was close to like 140.
140? Okay, that was the heaviest?
Yeah.
For how many reps?
I think it was like 1.
Okay. Yeah. And was that recent?
Probably about a year ago.
Okay. Just say for a set of 3.
Set of 3?
Yeah, set of 3. You're pretty warm already, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Remember, deep breath, brace hard. Good. Nice. Good. Alright, rack. Then we'll go to 135. Oh, you might have 140 in you again, Mel. Yeah?
I think so. No.
Yeah, so I said this for 1 and 2.
Okay.
Yeah, ideally 2.
Ideally 2.
Yeah, as we're still warming up. Keep everything nice and tight. Okay, keep your back, upper back nice and tight. Take a deep breath, brace your core. Good. Good, keep your hips open. Good, rack. 10 or 5, how do you feel?
Let's go 5.
5?
Yeah.
So 5, we'll put this at 145.
Okay.
Let's just shoot for 1 for now.
Okay.
Yeah, shoot for 1.
Okay.
Just 1 good one. Good, take a deep breath, brace. Good, rack it. That was good. Should we go a little bit heavier?
Stop on the 10s.
10s, you think? How'd that feel?
Felt good. For 1, yeah, felt good.
Okay, let's try it. Let's go for it.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll spot you. Okay, deep breath, very nice and tight. Good, right. I couldn't tell your form was from behind, but it looked okay. It looked like your knees kind of caved in a little bit.
Yeah, I was trying to keep it out.
Yeah. Yeah. Normally they say like your knees cave because weak glutes. So like glute work is something we can also work on as well. How'd that feel?
Heavy?
Yeah.
It felt heavy.
Yeah. So we'll just cut it here. Okay. So right now 155 for a decent single. Alright, stay retracted, keep your glutes nice and tight. Alright, good rack. Let's go 95, I think.
Okay.
95, yeah, at least for 1 or 2. Yeah, because that wasn't that heavy, right?
No.
Yeah, that looked good. And then we'll probably just cut it here.
Oh wait, have you ever had air fried broccoli?
Yeah, it's alright.
What?
It's alright.
No! What kind of monster are you? That thing is
It's
delicious.
dry. I just don't like it when the leafy parts get all like super dry. Alright, deep breath.
Oh fuck. That's really heavy.
Yeah. We'll cut it there. We'll cut it there. I think you misgrooved a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah, you brought it too low.
I think, oh, hold on. Just give me a sec. I think I can do it.
I mean, you did do it, but...
Yeah.
Yeah, I just kind of...
I think I can do it better.
Yeah?
Oh, fuck.
Yeah, that one you misgrooved. Yeah.
Okay.
It's fine. You're probably fatigued too. Yeah, we'll just keep it at 95 pounds for one. Alright, so deadlifts, we'll start with 25s. Also, if you start any lower, then the start position is a lot lower, obviously. Good, stop. You want to make sure you're keeping the bar as close to your body as possible.
Okay.
So the bar should be touching your body the entire time. So right now, when you're lifting the bar up, once you pass like your knees, the bar comes out in front of you, and then you just kind of meet the bar after that. So what you want to do is you want to make sure that after pulling the bar up your shins, you kind of, the bar should,
it
yeah,
against my body.
yeah. You're gonna pull the slack out the bar, so you want to get nice and tight. So take a deep breath. See how the bar is kind of already picking itself up just because you're getting tight. So what I'm doing is I'm just, they call it protecting your armpits, meaning I'm pushing my shoulders back and retracting and squeezing my lats, and I'm compressing my spine. So you're gonna come here and then just kind of like push your chest out and protect your pits, and while you're doing that, you're contracting your lats and compressing your spine. Okay? Okay, you're gonna pull the slack out, and then straight through all the way up. Nice, just like that. Good. Good. Ooh.
That was my knees.
Good. All right, rest. Nice, much better.
Yeah.
Much better. How did it feel?
It felt
a lot
really
better.
good.
Yeah, it looked good.
I felt everything just like tighten up and coming
That's
together.
how you want it.
Yeah.
That's how you want it. All right, let's go up. Yeah, we'll just hit this for as many as you can while maintaining good form.
Okay.
Yeah. Deep breath, keep everything nice and tight. Pull the bar back to your hips. Okay. Good. Good, one more. Good, one more. Keep the bar close to your body, don't let it get in front of you. Pull the bar back towards your hips. Deep breath.
Oh shit.
Yeah, just rest. Yeah, good, good.
Oh,
I think that second one, the bar came a little in front of you.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so I think you had to like grind that one out, yeah.
Oh my god. That felt like a lot of weight.
You haven't deadlifted in a while too, right?
Yeah, it's been a minute.
Yeah. When's the last time you deadlifted? Back in Vegas?
Regular deadlift. Yeah, it was.
Yeah. Okay. All right. So last heavy compound we're gonna be testing is Mel's Spirit Bomb, aka overhead press. We'll try the bar, then maybe like 5s and 10s.
Okay.
Yeah. And we'll just see how it goes. All right. Lock everything out. Hip, glutes tight, legs tight. Okay. Good. Deep breath before you push. Deep breath. Good, one more. Deep breath. Nice, rack. Good.
You hear my elbows cracking?
Yeah, everything cracking. Good, one more. Deep breath.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah, just rest. Yeah, so that's pretty much where you're at for the overhead press anyways.
Okay.
Yeah, about 150. Is this? No, that's not 155. This is, what is this? 65 pounds.
Yeah, 65. I'm like, wait, no, there's no way.
65 pounds. All right, so that's the end of the video. So that's pretty much Mel's starting point and us building the structure around her workouts, her diet, and just everything moving forward. Mel, any final thoughts? Are you excited?
I am excited to eat 175 grams of carbs a day. Oh my god. I feel like I'm gonna get replenished.
Yeah. Also, something I forgot to add is you want to also make sure you hit your micronutrient goals. So just at least 2 servings of fruits and vegetables a day.
Okay.
All right, so if you guys made it to the end of the video, comment down below hashtag brolic Kale, because that's what you'll see Mel turn into and go as we transform her into Kefla, who's actually a smaller version for Kale. But it's all good. As she smashes these PRs, that's what she's gonna be thinking in her head. So anyways, for online coaching, email me, gokuflex@gmail.com, for programsayanarmy.com. See you guys in the next video. Much love, strength, and honor. Aloha.